places, I coughs back. Don't let him catch his breath.
Wow, boys and girls,
Here's some fear.
young and old. Let's continue. Who's that? Let's
The
continue
Witcher zips through the streets while everyone sleeps.
The Witcher 3. In the previous part, I finished the main quest. Or main quests. More like main quests.
Never you worry. The air here is
And
such
I
that
got
one is
nothing
allowed-
left. So I'm doing secondary quests. I somehow I doubt I'll finish them in this part, but we'll see. It's important to be optimistic, right? Well, I think it will take me two or three parts more to finish this quest.
Drops of wine. And lo and behold, I see better.
Scissors are completely dull. No way you could use these to cut hair. Scissors are completely dull. Made jar. No way you could use these to cut hair. Strong floral fragrance. Very strong.
That's Jean-Louis' special floral elixir. Subjects are plenty for ballots all around, they said.
Ladies and
I'm there for the taking,
gentlemen,
but I never believed it.
Right. Are you ready for the new season? Only here, the latest hairstyles from the north at reasonable prices. Avant-garde streaks, blah blah blah.
This jar's empty too.
It's funny, I'm approaching the end, but I don't. I can't really say that I'm sad or something, even though I usually don't like to say goodbye to our heroes that you're following in one story or another. But I feel like it might be coming from the fact that I'm sure that I can come back to The Witcher 3 any moment. Maybe it's kind of this guarantee that I can always come back. And that's what I'm kind of doing, because I feel like I'm replaying it
We need more action.
at least
Psych
once
the
per
twist.
year,
The pacing's all
or
wrong.
maybe a year and a half or something. This game is crazy.
This jar's empty too. Lock's untouched. No attempt at forced entry. The coiffeur's log. The manicure, curling, Cintrian pendulum, Rivian ponytail, raftsman's due. Long out of style in Novigrad. His appointments. Last one was a certain Lady La Pompadour. Know her?
Yes, a dear old bird. Jean-Louis done her hair for a decade. Completely harmless.
Sketch here. Looks like a map. This mean anything to you?
I may understand where it points, but if so, there's not there. Just fields and meadows.
Think I understand.
As do I. Perhaps. Around he looked, yet all was quite proper. I see razors, pomades, but no blasted hair chopper.
Mind being quiet for a minute? Think I might know what happened to the hairdresser. No evidence of a break-in, no signs of a struggle. To my mind, he just went out to find ingredients for his pomade. Looks like he ran out. Of pomade.
Yes, indeed. He'd have gone into the meadows beyond the city to gather flower petals for it. trolls must have devoured him. Or a cyclops. Splendid either way.
Think you could find the place using his map?
Naturally.
Lead the way then.
Dear Jean-Louis, as you instructed, I have taken a post as assistant royal hairdresser to King Tancred Tyson, and have been active in that position for 2 months. I dash this note off to you now because I must inform you of a most startling development. After weeks of analysis, consultations with specialists and trial runs on model doppelgangers, the chief royal hairdresser, Master Hector, has decided to give Marziola, the king's current favorite, a bob. Whatever. Follow Le Papillon. His name is a butterfly. Papillon is a butterfly.
Shone in its eyes your glow, scent marking times like a daisical flow.
An impression of that sort means but a shortage.
Our knights challenge each other for
They
sport.
ventured beyond walls by vines entwined, into the unknown,
I
the
never knew
poor
how bad
barber
its
to
domination.
find.
Gonna do that the whole way?
Bidding them farewell, the gravestones musk covered, they strode briskly on by doubts unencumbered.
I'm thinking about the map, and so Toussaint is here, Nazaire is here, and Kovir is here. Imagine if in The Witcher 4, when they make it, I really hope it's gonna be like that, because it will be amazing. Seriously, it will be mind-blowing. Imagine having this whole map as a playable location. Imagine being able to go to different famous places, all those famous regions, and interacting with different characters. That game, even if it takes 10 years to make this game, I will be patient, but seriously, it will be worth it because it will be so replayable. And just all these places, you know, to complete this The Witcher world, kinda. It must be amazing. Kovir, Povis, Nazaire. We got Royal Palace in Vizima, but we are not able to visit it. Man, that should be amazing. We can visit Skellige Isles, but how many locations can we visit? Only Skellige Isles, Toussaint in the DLC, and Kaer Morhen is pretty limited. There is only one castle and random things over there, and then Velen. Velen is Temeria and Novigrad Redene. Well, they say that, you see, once part of Redene and Novigrad now has the status of a free city, but it's, even if it's a free city, it's on the territory of Redania. This is Redania. And Velen, former Temerian province of Velen. Yeah, this Velen is awful, but it's funny and interesting, and I'm not sure why they made it in this way. Like, we can access Velen, but basically Velen is on the same map as Novigrad, and it feels kinda weird. It was supposed to be like that there you can cross the river, the Pontar, or whatever the name of the river. You can really cross it. There are a bunch of people there, bridges are burned, you need some kind of papers. to cross it. Why we're not able to go to Nilfgaard then? Or go from Novigrad to Skellige using the ship. But that's something that they can make in the next version in The Witcher. Man, if they do, it's seriously mind blowing. Maybe I'm dreaming about it, you know.
The location from the map.
Nastiness to me.
I shouldn't expect such things. When you do not expect much, at least you're not gonna be disappointed. But at the same time, I want to believe that they'll make a very big map with a good engine and a bunch of different quests. A little bit like Red Dead Redemption 2. With a more, you know, modern...
Get back!
More modern engine and stuff.
Show me what you got.
Mr. Butterfly.
What beast is that?
An Archispore.
Might there be more nearby?
Who knows?
And your sharpened senses, what do they say?
That you'd rather turn and run.
Oh, a primo jest. Let us continue onward. I know you'll stand in my defense. You will you not? On to the second point on the map. The witch's blade flash juices spouted and poured, covering all about in an Archispore's core. There! Jean-Louis Pasquet! I'd recognize it anywhere. He was here. We can be certain now.
A basket of flower petals. Same smell as the pomade.
Oh!
Grass is trampled. Multiple sets of footprints. A little blood. Seems you were right. He ran into trouble.
Phew! What luck! I just hope it's not Cyclopes. Hard-pressed to find a rhyme for that.
Cyclopes? That sounds weird. Whatever. It's funny, I don't remember making this quest. I'm not sure that I'm not sure I ever made it.
So? On his trail yet, are you?
I know that they added some quests. The very first quest that I did in the no, not the very first, but one of the first quests that I did in the when I was playing the main campaign, the main quest, Finding Ciri, by the church or something like that. I don't remember the name. And in that quest, we faced another Witcher with the armor from the TV series, with Henry Cavill. The problem is that I'm not sure. I know that quest was added after the next gen update. The question is, how many quests did they add? Only one or several quests? Because when I was reading the news about this next gen update, I felt like they added more than one quest, but I just it's kind of weird. I don't know. And so it's did they add any quests to the Blood and Wine DLC or not?
Ground's made of rock. Trail's gone cold. Wandered deeper into the cave.
And I think at some point I was looking for some info about added
Why?
quests,
A
but I'm not
so
sure.
dark as to prod one to fear.
Fear uninspiring. No rhymes at the ready.
Not sure I found anything.
Listen on. This quaff is the latest dredge. At the Koviri court, they'll have nothing else. No damn soul will manage to resist. Bolo balls! Pure poppycock, you beard mangler! The latest rage in some bomb-botched Kovir. We're in Nilfgaard, you bung munch!
What did he do to you?
What did he do? He quaffed me, gave me a duck's ass, an ape drape, a beaver bottle. I don't even know. So ashamed I couldn't attend the tourney. I'd have proved my valor. Mademoiselle Vivian de Tabri my prize. Then this scallywag with his talk of the rage missed my chance by the hair on my head.
Got him back good from what I can see.
That is but the start. I've not yet decided if I shouldn't snip off something more.
Doesn't seem terribly chivalrous. What about honor? Your oath on the peacock? All that?
I do vow on the noble bird I shall gut you if you do not skedaddle. On guard! Stand and fight! I challenge thee! And you boys dare not intervene! By golly, by gum, this will be chivalrous!
Listen, children, a story you shall hear of a witcher who walloped a rogue knight's derriere.
I'll spoon out your entrails!
It's funny, it makes me think about when Geralt was fighting in the TV show when he was fighting. No, he was not fighting. I think he arrived at the inn and Dandelion was waiting him over there. And then he decided to sing the song about Geralt killing elves or something like that. And it makes me think about that. Or there was some similar moments, you know.
Out of my way!
A bard staying somewhere far away singing some nonsense while you're fighting someone. It's just such a meme, man. I can't attack him. I was jumping around because I was actually speaking, but I can't attack him. I can't use anything. What is happening?
Then do the same to the
You must win! I've already written the ending!
I don't understand.
I shall slaughter the out of my way!
It's grown rather late. I believe we'll be on our way.
Le Papillon, Le Beholder's wounds. You saved me at the last second.
You're welcome. Jean-Louis Ludovic, I presume. Let's get out of here before
Quiet, both of you! I've got it! They froze in their fear, the knight's henchmen and squires, while his bowels set loose, heavenward spiraled. The witcher cleft him in two lacerated, his neck swing the swine adroitly castrated. With one more caress from the witcher's blade, the knight's guts popped out, his breakfast betrayed. Then he hobbled a pace on his stump arms like crutches, all for the glory of her grace, the Duchess.
What about my pay?
I've decided you should receive a reasonable share of the royalties. Payable, let us say, semi-annually.
Meaning you're broke just now.
I owe you 1,000 thanks, Master Witcher. I'll gladly pay your reward. Not to mention trimming you when you see the need and come by.
Thanks. Take care now.
These bars are... It's a pure meme. At least I finished this quest. And what's interesting is that when you finish all your main quests, as you can see on the right part of the screen, there are no quests anymore. So if you finish one, if you finish a quest, any quest that you have chosen to do, and there's no main quest, basically you don't have any quests. It doesn't go like with the main quest. When you finish one main quest, it goes to another main quest automatically. So it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure why it works this way. Why I'm not, if I finish this quest, for example, why it doesn't jump automatically to this one? Not like it really bothers me, but it's just why it works for main quests and not for secondary. Well, let's visit this place. There is something else in this cave. Probably it's those trousers that I didn't take. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to find the mutation laboratory. Where is this guy? The what is his name? I don't see this quest. Where is it? Is it a Witcher con? Treasure hunt? But I didn't find any. I didn't make this quest. What seems to be the problem? I can't find it. That is weird. Looks pretty interesting. I'll even take a screenshot. But that's not what I'm looking for. Where is that letter that Triss sent me? Don't really understand it. Am I missing something? Feels like it.
Someone needs an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
Oh, so this is the one. Turn and face the strange. Okay, this is the one. I didn't read it. I read that it was a warm summer evening, and I was like, it's not important. This is what I need. Professor Moreau. Let's find him. Apparently he's not that far, only 200 steps away. Thomas or Thomas, because you don't pronounce the last letter in French. Thomas Moreau, professeur, whatever. And then there's the Elvish that I'm not able to read.
Inscriptions in Elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dol Nevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Damn, Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. Footprints, narrow and shallow. Somebody small, light. Woman maybe? Wonder where they lead. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Won't learn anything else here. Map Triss sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dol Nevde, Valley of the Nine.
The map? Please send me. Which one? This is the one?
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Saw the tour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to explore the location.
Now you see, if you open this map before this quest, before actually discovering the grave and that's it, it doesn't give you much, so you need to use it only after in order to continue this quest. I mean, at this point it's kind of late to to Geralt of Riva's crossbow. It's kinda late to take to make this mutation. Because I kinda finished the game. But what I think is that in any case I have a couple of quests left, which is great. But I might actually replay this, but with the New Game Plus. With the New Game Plus
must have
option.
found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
Because I never actually played it with the highest with the New Game Plus and highest difficulty level. I tried to do that, tried to play highest difficulty level from the very beginning, but if you start with nothing, monsters are just killing you with 2 hits. It's just, you can play the game on the highest difficulty level from 0 without any equipment, but it's a very messy play. I don't really like it. I tried it, I made a couple of missions, I realized that it'll be a very long ride because you need to evade every single attack, you need to use Quen all the time, you need to block everything. It's very messy, so I was like, whatever, it ain't worth it. Hard difficulty level is enough. So maybe maybe very hard plus New Game Plus might be interesting. Not sure.
Seems someone besides me might be ferreting around here. Someone slim. No way I can sling through there. Need to find a way around. Implanted spikes. Sick sense of humor someone's got.
Is awful. Moment of truth. Alan, Ellie, Teeth, Mel. Let's save just in case, you never know. Well, obviously. That's better.
Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the panthers at least.
There's nothing there. It's emptiness. What? I was too curious. Curiosity might kill you.
Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the panthers at least.
Always expect to find some recipes, you know, green recipes for Witcher sets, swords or something, but never. Only random materials. It's not bad, but just, you know. Professor Moreau's diary. Since certain suspicious individuals have begun hanging around outside my laboratory, I have been forced to implement additional security measures. I suspect they are but common criminals looking for something shiny to steal and have no real interest in my research, but better safe than sorry. Furthermore, on the advice of an engineer acquaintance of mine, I have decided to secure the premises with a simple mechanical apparatus in one of the rooms along the route to the laboratory. I have installed a mechanism for locking and unlocking the doors, which is operated by pressing 4 protruding stones placed high up on the walls. I can bypass this lock with ease by using a simple spell, but a common thief will be faced with a double challenge. First he must notice the stones and puzzle out their purpose, then he must find a way to press them.
Oh crap. Didn't I
Why are
just
they
do
always
that?
jumping? I'm not sure why it's red. I can use them anyhow. R doesn't really work. Nothing.
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
But I can use it, right? Can I? Don't die. Don't die, Geralt. What are all these things? Red things. Not
Whoever
sure.
was here must have scaled that wall, evaded the Panthers.
Oh, yeah. See, makes sense. That explains a lot. Wow.
Ah, did it. Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around. Impressive. Is just decoration or...
Oh man, I knew it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I figured as much. Great. Portals.
Oh
This
man,
just keeps getting better.
I remember this thing. It's awful. Ah. Oh man. It's a suffering. I hate portals.
Damn it. Back where I started.
Okay, so
Alright. Now to find the next portal.
which one?
Damn it. Back where I started. Damn it. Wrong again. Could be some clue around here. Right. Now to find the next portal.
Clue. What clue?
Damn it. Back where I started.
The first portal is where this guy looks, but where all others are. It's not this one. It's not this one. It's not that one.
Right. Now to find the next portal.
It's not the same. Not that. He's facing the right portal. He's pointed, right? This is the one.
Alright. Now to find the next portal.
Over here? Not sure. Really not sure.
Must be where Moreau had his lab.
It worked. That's great.
Just need to pick an entry.
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the Witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me. Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
But I can leave it. Let me leave.
Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
I wanted to follow the order, but I can leave it. Leave this place.
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell.
These experiments are kinda creepy. He was experimenting them on whom? Son?
Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here. Let them wither and crumble. As did my dreams of regaining my son.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure. So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt.
That's what I need to do. That's what I wanted to do since the very beginning. I need to find the missing crystals.
Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics.
Before embarking on any consideration of the mutations undergone by Witchers, let alone researching them, one should be aware of the specific physiology and biochemistry of these individuals. The transformations they experience during the trial of the grasses, which are widely considered to be irreversible, cause Witchers to become infertile, while significantly increasing their physical strength and sharpening their senses. The processes also deprive Witchers of emotions and human reflexes. Although information about the trial of the grasses and other transformations to which young adepts of the Witcher craft are subjected is strictly protected by Master Witchers and Witcher sorcerers. Of course. Ludovic Celestine of Ban Art claims the albumen of grey scolopendromorphs, the strain of giant centipede, more commonly known as ale widows, I don't know how to pronounce it, constitute the basis of Witcher mutations. However, all research confirming this theory has been lost.
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up?
It's got crystal, that's great. There should be another one.
Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
No. The board. Nice. Great. It's not. I didn't want to leave this area. I want to find another crystal. I don't need to leave this area.
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly.
Okay. So-called giants. Let's finish this story.
Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals. Just need to pick an entry.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity. Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
Seen enough.
Okay, that's great. Why are mutated giant centipede album? Didn't even get there. Can go there. Okay, I destroyed it, but it doesn't give me anything. I can't really reach that area. Right? I'm not a Spider-Man or Witcher.
Mom's awake and she's not in a good mood.
Nice, nice one-shot kill. I love it, man.
Eat your eggs. Time to end this.
Suffering. Well, I suppose I took all what I could, and so this is the makes sense now. Should have not destroyed it my weird way, but well. Making experiments on myself. That is awful. Do not
Point
repeat
going
this
in
at
wearing
home.
Full gear.
Done by
Gotta
professionals.
Drop my armor, leave my weapons. No point going in wearing full gear.
Yeah, I got only crossbow.
Drop my armor, leave my weapons. Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
I feel like I'm making a Frankenstein. Let's look naked. We don't need any gear. Now we have what's he saying? Almighty power, unlimited power. I'll cast R, the Igni, everywhere. Here we go. Toxic blood. Each time you're injured in melee combat, the attacking opponent receives damage in the amount of 3% of damage dealt. Useless. Daily counter sorts it. Attacks deal 25% more damage to human opponents immune to counterattacks. Triggers the finisher. Ooh, that sounds pretty interesting. Signs can deal critical hits. Whites. Currently 58% chance to deal an additional 380% damage. Opponents killed by critical hits from signs. Signs explode. Okay. Ooh. Weapon W. I need a lot of mutagens, you see. This is why you need to play the New Game Plus, because Regius gave you the device to create mutagens, but in order to create mutagens you need to kill monsters. Killing monsters, hunting things, family business. Second life. When vitality reaches 0, you become temporarily invulnerable. Regenerate one. Vitality. Vitality. This effect can only be triggered once every 100 seconds. Allows you combat science help. Okay. That's interesting. Now I have these weird things. What are these things? Oh, I need to place... Oh. Yeah. Well, I can probably make alchemy substance. Look, I can make a greater room creature. I don't really need them, so I can craft them. It said that you can craft all at once without making them one by one. That is very bad. Oh, I can craft. Oh, nice. That's amazing. Piercing Cold. That's one of the best things. When the art sign is cast, it additionally has a 30% chance of freezing enemies. This chance scales with your available adrenaline points. Enemies knocked down and frozen simultaneously die immediately. Enemies who are not frozen are dealt an additional 6k damage. I almost want to start a new game plus directly after this one. Each point of toxicity increases damage dealt by swords and sign intensity by 0.75% to a maximum. Oh, that's nice. Ability points. Oh, they eat all my ability points. It's interesting. I can only use one. One from... No, wait. No, I can use them all. Improved by researching mutations. Each stage unlocks an additional ability slot. Ability slots unlock to a number of research mutations necessary for the next stage. 8. Oh look, I can activate things in every single branch. Oh man. Place an ability to activate here. So it means I can place a... What ability? Ability from here? What ability? Only blue? Why only blue? I feel like this blue thing, it indicates that I can only use blue abilities. Is that true? Yeah. Why? Well, what's the point of it? It's like additional abilities, but I don't really see any sense in it. What's the point to... Why I can only activate blue things? Why? Is it because of my first branch? My first branch is red. Not sure. I see. So basically... Basically, I can activate only one kind of branch. I mean, this ability... Yeah. They can all be activated. But when you play without mods, they give you additional slots, you see? But I'm not entirely sure what's the point of it. Yeah. Not sure. Okay. They don't give you any bonuses. Those are additional slots for skills. They don't give you any bonuses from mutagens. No, sinner. That's weird. But they give you but they give you additional slots that you can only use depending on the color of your main kind of, it's not a branch, I don't know what is that, based on your main choice. So if you go the red line, you can only activate skills that are related to red, see, red things. If you go for green, what am I saying? I'm saying some nonsense. Basically the skills you can only put off if it's green. If your main choice is green, if you go in green line, then you can only put green skills, man. But I don't really care because I installed a mod and I have several pages, so I don't really need these things, you see. But you can have up to 4 additional skills, and when you play vanilla game, you really need them because you don't have enough skills. We gotta be realist. You got so many interesting skills, you see. You really need where is this thing? Gourmet ability. Because your food from a food thing, it becomes a buff for 20 minutes. So this thing is very good. But obviously you can't put this brownish skills in the middle. And all the skills, they depend on your main choice. So if you change for red line, you can only put red skills there. So you need to check color here or here, but you can see the main part. But it's kind of pointless. If I can activate these things, I don't really need. I don't need those skill slots. Whatever. Let's continue with quests. Oh, so when I press H, this Gwen music plays even in the without playing the game. Simply by checking the deck, you can hear this music. I didn't know that. That's quite interesting. I almost want to just sit here and listen to the music. And here's the ability. See, win whenever there is a draw. Draw a card from your deck whenever you win a round. You decide who goes first at the start of a battle. 2 random cards from the graveyard are placed on the battlefield at the start of the 3rd round. 1 randomly chosen monster card unit stays on the battlefield after each round. This one is pretty strong. But spies are spies. Well, what else do we have? Big Game Hunter. Let's make the Witcher contract. It's kind of far. I can visit Franco Yards. And I will visit the place. I'll take some quests on notice board. And I'll find something even more interesting. But I already have a lot of quests that I need to finish. Probably won't finish in neither in this part nor in the next one. Doesn't matter, I'll make 3-4 more parts. I can't say that I want to spend here 10 more years, you know, playing the game, but at the same time, I'm fine with not saying goodbye to the game. I'm appreciating the last moments. What was that 3% of something? I'm not sure what was that. 3% of what? Armor at your service. No. Announcement from the Ducal Guard. No. Missing horseshoe. You'll have to bring it to me. I'm not too mobile. On account of my horse missing, I know. Looking for a damsel in distress. A novice knight, errant and like to gain renown for a heroic deed. Okay, man. Okay. The answer is no. Hortense Vineyard closed until further notice. During an attack by hideous creatures resembling overgrown insects, the owner of Hortense Vineyard sustained serious injuries. As the threat is still present, Hortense Vineyard will be closed until the further notice.
Why do you stick around here, like a pitchfork in a dung pile? Hey, Edgar, are the rumors true?
Welcome to my humble establishment. What land do you hail from?
Been on the road so long, don't know how to answer that. Let's just say I'm from the north.
Ah, is it true what they say? About the war, death, destruction all about?
Exaggerated. Not by much, though.
Oh, forgive my asking, but I family in Eddern, see? So I'm curious. But please, do tell me what I can do for you.
Show me what you're selling.
Helga? Like Archer. Nilfgaardian name. It's interesting. I'm not sure why am I finding Nilfgaardian cards in Toussaint.
Mentioned you have a family in Eddern. Whereabout, if you don't mind my asking?
In Vengerberg? You've been there, perhaps?
Yeah, number of times. It's the hometown of my... friend, let's say. At any rate, pretty town, Vengerberg. Also didn't suffer too much during the invasion, from what I know.
Look at that guy.
That
Door.
is a relief to hear. A weight off my shoulders, I tell you.
You play much Gwent? Up for a quick match, maybe?
Look, I'm finding this archers, Black Infantry Archer. Why? In Toussaint. I already feel that it's gonna be a long game. It's a... Oh man. Nilfgaard versus Nilfgaard. It's such a meme, man. I don't have dandelion. It's kinda sad. Oh cow, a very bad moment, man. It's always like that. They give you cards when you don't need them. Cow is not gonna help me. When is this suffering will stop? It's getting annoying with all this revives and spice, seriously. Oh man. I can revive one spy, but is that a good idea? Because I can revive this guy. Emperor Brigade Guard. Because I don't know what do I have left. Maybe this 5 guy? And I can also take this guy, Scorch, Cross Combat. Because if I take spy, it will give him 10 power. Oh, what happened, man? What happened? I'm not sure what happened. Maybe weather cards? Not sure. What are these random brawls with the innkeepers? I feel like I'm trying hard. I'm trying hard way more with innkeepers rather than Passiflora tournament. It's so weird, man.
I doubt it myself. Came back to
Worth these things.
Greetings.
And did she go back to her village? See if there was treasure.
Did I visit this guy?
No, I told her.
Let me check the Gwent book. Oh, so you see, it was indicated 2 cards in Velen, but they were not in Velen. They were in Toussaint, and I bought them or won them. I bought them, and I think one card I bought and another one I won, and now I have nothing. But I still have the number of new cards which can still be won from player of no particular renown skill. Why it indicates Velen and not Toussaint? I don't understand that.
So long.
Okay, we played Gwent already. Maybe I'll be able to finish the quest, collect them all. For once, I'd be really happy.
Avelian Docas and Ketsa.
Yep, I'm going to hit.
Lepiot has ruptured fates. That tramp is the famed. Still.
I married a dope.
Wipe your boots before you take another step. Don't slurp your food. Don't eat with your hands. Don't pick your teeth with your knife.
What?
Oh, I'm just jesting. You, sir, clearly were not born in a barn. Welcome to the Pheasantry. The best auberge in all the duchy.
Spoon like this. When you set a place, where's it go?
My, oh my. It seems rather a fanciful bouillon spoon. Or a key of some sort. There's a note here.
Yeah, note led me here. Any idea what the key might open?
Never seen it before. But you might search the cellars. The previous owner left all sorts of knickknacks there.
What are you serving up today?
Serve me a Gwent card, please. Wow.
I know you're busy, but round of Gwent?
I feel like at this point when I'm playing against Skellige decks or something, I don't even know what to play. Nilfgaard in Northern Realms, they feel weak. I'm not even speaking about Scoia'tael and monsters. They are off limit. They are so bad that you can't even use them. I'm not sure why I don't have Dandelion. Like I never get him. Where he is? Do I even have him? See, that's the problem with monsters. He basically used all his cards. All his cards can be nullified, the power of his cards of monster deck. Same for Scoia'tael. Scoia'tael they're a little bit different because you can place cards in the range depth. You can choose between melee and range. But monsters, you see, I have a Bidden Frost, I use it and that's it. The only way to counterplay it is to have a good weather or shiny weather, whatever the name of the card is. But you cannot be sure that you'll have it since the very beginning. It's just, how are you supposed to play? 2 hero cards and that's it. You can't do anything. And so it's the same thing for the player. If you use a monster or Scoia'tael, the enemy you can lose easily. Spy.
said he was. I should have listened.
Behold, our hero! Geralt of Rivia!
He burst the vessel and up and
Where
died.
you walking?
You look thirsty. Ooh, thirsty indeed.
Don't push.
No. Perhaps yes. Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure where am I going.
The tournament. Am I too late to sign up?
We've one slot free for anyone willing to play the Skellige deck.
My dearest brother, I'm so excited to hear you will be organizing a tournament where the players will be able to test the new faction. I think this is a fabulous idea. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make an appearance. My health has taken a sudden turn for the worse. The medics don't see much hope for me. Oh well, everyone shall have their turn, as our father would say. I have had a good life. Do not regret anything, well, except perhaps for a few choice cards I lost over the years. But you can gain without risking something. I'm gonna read it. It's a disaster.
Oh, I think I'm gonna spew.
You Kessler is not feeling as well. You lads are all the same.
Unto cheesy hands. Hitherto, such troubles were
I don't where to go?
It was a load off my chest when I heard the beast had been vanquished.
Louis Circus? Book contains hundreds of recipes, but instead of the recipe for Beauclerc rabbit, on the last page there are only a few chaotically written lines. Labiosa's weeping wounds. I've scoured dozens of elven manuscripts, and at last I found it. I know now what the spoon key I purchased at auction unlocks. It is nothing else but the key to the legendary studio of Ramses Gorthon, the elven priest of the goddess Danamebi, whose culinary masterpieces remain unmatched by even the best of our modern chefs. If I can find the ruins of this temple said to be somewhere in the Beauclerc forest, I'll find all of his legendary recipes, not to mention the other priceless treasures this grandmaster chef must have kept in the kitchen where he perfected his art. The rest of the page is covered with large crystal stain. Okay.
I married a dopey dullard. Mother said it.
Lepute has ruptured veins. That drum
This is Beauclerc.
There should be a fast travel somewhere. Where is it?
A job is like a lady.
Yes. Makes sense. What is this village? No, is it? No, it's a residence probably. Well, let's go to Cockatrice Inn and then I think there's a quest over there if I remember correctly. But I'll visit. Let's visit this place, then this place. If there are no notice boards, it probably means that there's nothing interesting over there. Wow, let's see. Let's visit this place. And I still got a lot of quests to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 contracts. It's like I'm not even doing anything. That's awful, man. That's awful. That's really awful.
A tip of the hat to the Tourneys victor.
It's like, for one quest, it's like I'm fighting the Hydra. I cut one head and 2 other heads are popping up, and that's how it feels. Oh, Dantine cast. Oh, I see. And oh, that explains a lot. And I take, for one quest that I take, for one quest that I finish, I take 2 new quests. I'm not complaining, it's great. But it's great. It's great to have some quests, but it is obviously it will be over at some point. The thing is, I'm kind of finishing quests, but I'm not
Come on.
But I'm not
Something's not right.
My goal is not to find all the question marks. Oh, I remember this place. This quest. It's not a quest, it's a random encounter.
Leave me alone!
The answers. That's actually interesting. My beloved Seraphine is a lover. I'm not going to rend my garments, curse the gods, or swear vengeance. My Seraphine brims with so much life energy. It was inevitable some would spill over into other canals. It is now up to me to cut off those spillways, vanquish my rival, and hope the walls I erect will prove sufficient to satisfy her vitality and give us a life of mutual exuberance. I don't know how to pronounce it. Exuberance. I have already forgiven her. Now I need but meet her bow and remove him from our life. Yesterday I followed Seraphine. They bowled their trysts at the olive grove. How romantic. When they met, birds flew over the grove. A whole flock, twittering and chirping, as if celebrating the lover's joy, and as if mocking me cruelly. How symbolic. I can see this romance drain my darling wife. Since she began seeing this, her lover, she has become anemic, eternally pale. She wanders the house at night, aimlessly, blindly. She used to be so lively, so radiant. Yet now she is listless, apathetic, resigned. I must gather my courage and end their relationship as soon as possible. I, Christophe Dugary, despise violence. I shall resolve the matter of my wife's lover pragmatically. I have prepared a full sack of Nilfgaard florins, one so heavy I can barely lift it. I shall wait for my Seraphine to return from the grove to our residence, and then I shall catch him, and make him an offer he cannot refuse. Saint Lebioda, give me strength. letter from a lover. My darling girl, I cannot wait until we meet again. My nights are restless. My head full of thoughts of you and only you. If someone had told me but a few months prior such a virile and burning passion would bind me to another woman, I would have laughed at their face. But now my only desire is to be close to you. Christoph is beginning to suspect something, yet I have hope. My reassurances will quell his worries. I would not like to hurt him, if possible. He's a good man, warm-hearted and honest, but the fire which once burned between us has extinguished. I know you understand this, and I am delighted I can be honest with you. Till we can meet again, it cannot be too soon. Please, Ximena, take care. Your lovingly devoted and dyingly Seraphine. She fell in love with a vampire? Correct me if I'm wrong. It really feels weird. What a weird story.
Go.
How can you fall in love with a vampire? No, I mean, in the sense that... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I mean. I think that I'm not sure. Wow. Oh. Those are really recipes, but what do you want me to do with them? And why is this studio is hidden in the middle of the nowhere? A lot of herbs. I like it. Can I craft something? Still not. Oh man. That is really sad. Who is this? Where is Zigny? Where is Eardon? What was that? Who is that? Binches? Binches howl and shriek, and if you hear their cry, you can know you'll join the ranks of the dead that night. All gossips claim binches are the spirits of women stuck between life and death due to traumatic experiences. Their wails and howls are considered ill omens of imminent, inevitable death. Though they are said not to attack the living themselves, most often they appear in the form of pale, tear-streaked women with shriveled faces and wrinkled corpse-like bodies. That's interesting, but what's the difference between like Noon Wraith and stuff? Box. Look at all this wraiths. I said this one is complete, while these benches are not really complete. The White Lady, the Wraith from Painting, but basically those are just variations of Plague Maidens of just wraiths. That is so weird. Let's see if there's anything. What is this place? Feels somehow special. Like there's some kind of a portal or something. What else do I have? Let's search for Marlene's thing, and this how I will end this quest. This part. Feels like it's a castle or something. Roach is getting attacked there.
Let's go. That's it, Roach.
On a new location. Oh, look at that. There is a blacksmith. And a notice board. I like it.
Slow now.
What the hell happened here?
Oh. Good question.
Wait, hold on. Why the ire?
Who's this guy? He's dead? What's happening? Oh, looks awful.
Need to ask around. Locals might know something more. Need to ask around. Locals might know something more.
Yeah, maybe I'll find it. But no, it's too late. Forest lovers, beware, announcer, attention, cripples, news about contract, Mr. Farmer and Cat. That's what I was looking for. That's what I'm gonna do in the next part, probably. I'll probably not even visit the Marlens estate. Where is the stuff? Vine blues? Wind blues?
My hand shakes so bad.
Find yourself
I
some
cannot
work.
hold my tools. You Witcher! Where were you when the vampires came to gut us?
Yes?
Your question?
Want to waltz about out there? Go on, enjoy. We'll stay put here.
Man, what the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of offense, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that Witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed. And a horrid one at that. We've earned the gods something true, we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand. Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed. To be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, "Plague!" Demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky? That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bothered to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Not surprised. Cow, where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osturv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn, we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
Lapiota reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Okay, so this is the end of part 50, and I will continue very soon. keep making all these contracts and side quests. There's just too much of them. I can't even count them. Witcher contracts, side quests, treasure hunts. It's great. It's great. I'm not complaining. That's it for now. For this part.